I got bitches all on
so he's watching, he has to call in, right?
Day.
Might as well,
on
right?
my balls.
He's got them
Licking
pocket.
on my balls.
What's it called? Pocket guts? Or
Pocket balls. Pocket poo.
he's got balls in his guts.
Now the video is going to be on your guys' website, right?
It's going to be everywhere.
Yeah. It's live right now.
Yeah, it's on pigzradio.com, and then it's also on Facebook Live with Pigs Radio's page. Tell everyone.
Suck on my balls. Now, okay, so we don't have the underdog tonight, and it's a sad thing.
Because he's got a pocket pool.
He has some pocket pussy problems. I don't know if it's a pocket pussy, but he has pockets inside of his fucking stomach. Don't ask me how. He's a mutant or something.
So he's losing weight, and the fat rolled over on itself?
You know what? That sounds like fatception. And yeah, we're going to talk about that right now.
Decreases in the stomach?
We'll explain it in a second, kids.
You're listening to Pigs Radio, broadcasting live from a secret location in Compton, California. The talk show that makes psychiatrists see other psychiatrists, other psychiatrists, other psychiatrists,
other psychiatrists. Pigs Radio, episode 261. You know, we took some time off. We had to reflect. One of the grossest fucking bars, but that is the staple of like this rock and roll scene that's still kind of alive here in the LA area, Spike's Bar and Grill.
Oh, I thought you were talking to Mel's Bar.
No, Mel's Bar. I'm talking about Spike's.
Nigga.
Spike's Bar and Grill.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Closed down.
The Mecca of rock and roll. The Mecca of rock and roll
Love
in
that
LA.
place.
Or Rosemead.
It was
The Mecca of rock and roll in Rosemead.
It was a sad weekend. Well, actually, the
was.
last 3 weeks. The last weekend just happened. So you've been MIA. You've been working all the nights.
Yeah, I've been working ever since we found out we were gonna close. I had to take a break or a sabbatical from Pigs Radio to help do the shows, the final shows of Spike's Bar and Billiards. Rest in peace in the city of Rosemead.
R.I.P.
Now the owner is no longer in the state. He has fled, right?
Dude, that dude like fucking literally cashed the check and took the fuck off.
That dude,
he's living high on the hog in fucking Costa Rica, man.
And the Philippines, man. That's just, you can live off of like $100.
You gotta
out
watch
there
out
too.
with them fucking lady boys, though, right? I don't know if they have that in
That's
Costa Rica.
Thailand. That's
Okay.
Thailand.
Oh, he said fucking whatever the fuck
Philippines.
he just said.
Yeah, I want to
Same
say
shit,
the
right?
same
They got
shit.
lady boys out there.
Yeah,
they
they're
do.
all over. They're all over.
We got lady boys here.
Can't hate.
I mean, not here in the building, other than
All right.
you, but I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, you technically are the smallest motherfucker in here, so you would be the lady.
Well,
you're the bitch boy.
well, Underdog's not here to help me out here.
That's true. That's
But
true.
he's still bigger than you, though. So you are still technically the
It's
smallest
probably
one.
girthy, but I think I got distance.
Oh no, I was talking about your size, not your dick. Like
Oh.
just like you're just compact.
overall.
Like,
You're a spinner.
by the way, we have some guests today. We have wrestlers here. Like, dude, they would take you and break you in half.
That's why I'm sitting on this side of the table.
I
I'm a
bet,
little-
dude. We have to
I'm a
fucking
little
stick them
scared.
on that side, but we're gonna get to that in a
They're gonna have a 3-on-1 match right now.
It's
I'm
not.
gonna just clench cheeks, and that's it. I'm gonna just clench them hard.
That's it.
Did you just say you're just gonna clench your cheeks?
Yeah.
Okay,
Just-
that's
just-
Straight county style.
yeah. That totally makes sense. All right, Pigs Radio episode 261. Back right next to me on Unorderly. It is the one and only retard, but he's slow. So I think we're gonna move away from retard. Just slow retard.
below average.
Cuban Pete.
Yeah. Low
Even-
IQ, Q and P.
Hey, what's up, man?
Cuban Pete, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great.
Yeah. Did you have a good week?
Oh, it was
Good
pretty
time
exciting, man.
off,
I actually came from Vegas, so it was pretty badass.
You just got back from Vegas right now.
Yesterday.
Okay, so okay.
We partied off. They weren't giving out free shots this time around, but
So what were you doing in
too
Vegas?
soon. Too soon.
What was your reason for going to Vegas?
it was my boy's birthday.
Oh,
It was the last
Did
minute.
you black out again?
I did.
Did you end up with whores again?
By the way, just to
Don't
keep
fucking lie.
to
Don't
keep you guys
fucking-
in line, this guy blacks out in
I
room
did.
full of
Everywhere.
whores.
He's been to Mexico,
Allegedly.
blackout. He's been to fucking.
I blacked out. I didn't want to tell her. Like, yeah, I kind of remember it. You know, we were doing this and that, but
Yeah.
there was a point where I did black out. Like when we were leaving to where I was already at the place already. So I blacked out once we were going home.
And so you went with Mrs. Q and P.
Yes, I
which
did.
isn't here tonight.
No, she's not.
So you guys went to Vegas together, and you guys went to go party. And I'm sorry, what was the partying about? What was
My
the
boy's
reason for-
birthday,
Your boy's birthday.
and we were going like almost every year.
Uh huh.
And I explained sort of the stuff we do, And
This was
butt
her
stuff,
first
right?
time going
Butt
that you
stuff.
took
her
her.
first time ever in Vegas.
Ever?
Well, she's gone to Vegas, but she's never partied in Vegas. So
Oh. What does
first
she
time
go do in fucking Vegas when she goes?
But-
What the fuck else are you
Well, she
gonna do?
visited her sister or family that lives out
Oh, but she never goes to the
there. Nah, she's never have. So we actually went.
fucking waste.
She woke up the next day and saying, "I don't even know how you guys could fucking keep doing this shit." And I go, "Well, they plan to do it again. You want to stay for
Right.
round 2?" And she was like, "No, let's get the fuck out of here."
Done.
So that's what we did.
So just the one.
The one night was cool.
Then you guys were
It was
back.
fun. It was good. I came back,
Oh.
and normally Sundays is when everybody's dying. Everybody's trying to hold
Right.
on to dear life, and I'm glad we left the day. You know.
Yeah, like when I go to Vegas, it's like literally I could do like maybe 2-3 days tops. But a fourth day, forget about it, dude. I'm like fucking dead, nosebleeds, everything.
See, this is where he turns uber gay and he really comes out of the closet when he goes to Vegas and then he blacks out with a room full of dudes.
And then there was a line of coke on someone's dick, and who knows?
Right,
Yeah.
very, very mysterious. And obviously,
bloody fucking asshole cheeks. Yeah.
if you're looking on .com
I
and
thought
on
that was
Facebook
normal.
Live,
I thought when you get nosebleeds because of the dry humidity, the dry
No,
air
it's
out
all
there.
the cocaine.
I thought that your asshole
Yeah.
bled because it was just dry out there.
let's give it up for the only one and only mystery nigga. What's up, mystery nigga?
Same old shit, different day, motherfucker. Yeah.
I'm glad you showed up
I'm
on
back.
time.
Listen, man, I've been dying to do the show now since again I took my Spike sabbatical, but and last week we were supposed to do a show, but certain people didn't show up, so we had to skip it. But we're on it now. We're here
Yes,
now.
we are. Now, let me tell you about this week's episode. So we've been gone. We're ready to hit this shit. We're actually still in our brand new fucking PigzRadio Pigs Cave, which is actually going to come with an exciting upgrade. We had a meeting yesterday, or actually last week, and we decided we're going to put it a live fucking stage. Not for wrestling, but that's going to be
Right.
the next thing. I think it's going to be big enough for maybe one midget wrestler and a tall dude.
They could thumb wrestle. We'll set up 2 chairs and we'll just thumb wrestle. They could put a mask on their thumb.
Aw. You know what? They do have the little guys that... fuck, what is that called? They do have characters you put on your thumbs for thumb wrestling.
Yeah.
Like thumb something bullshit, blah, 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 blah.
We'll find out. We'll find out in the break and see what the fuck that is.
Yeah. But it is that time, gentlemen. We talked about the livers and we talked about everything else kind of like happening and not happening, but we need to start getting ready because the Michelada Rumble is about a week away. This is where the chaos comes together, where you get a 7-course meal in a fucking cup.
That shit's insane, dude. That shit's insane, man. Last year when I went, it was this year. So they do 2 in
Right.
1 year.
Yeah.
So when I went, it's like I was in this forever line that took like forever, but it all made sense though, because by the time you're done with the line, you're like thirsty and hungry, and guess what? It all comes in a cup when you're done.
The Michelada Rumble is happening on the 14th. Can someone turn down their audio because I can hear that? Thank you, guys. It's happening on the 14th at the Santa Anita Racetrack. There's going to be all kinds of crazy shit. First of all, we got all kinds of awesome fucking vendors. We have micheladas from all kinds of styles and all kinds of just, once again, 7-course fucking meals in a fucking cup. If that's not fucking hashtag efficiency, I don't know what is, because you get everything.
It really is a trip, dude, because they give you like a cup with like beer and all the michelada mix, but then they also get like a shrimp cocktail, or you get like ceviche, or you get like fucking churros. They just like throw everything, whatever the fuck you want to eat, it's in that fucking cup, dude.
I was looking for the one with had the little sliders, the bacon sliders. I was looking for that one.
Wait, are you being dead serious? Was there one?
Yeah, somebody was doing like burgers and shit on a straw or some shit. It was weird as fuck, dude.
By the way, shout out to the Michelada Cup, Coco Loco. They gave us some free fucking cups.
Thanks
so
for hooking
yeah,
up, Coco
shameless
Loco.
fucking plug and shit.
And they're gonna be there, yes.
By the way, Cool Cats. We had them on the show before. Great fucking cups.
They're great.
Shout out to fucking Tony from Don Chepe. He's a good buddy of ours too. He always hooks us up. And to what was that medicated cup? Fucking the 420 cup.
Oh, I forgot the name of the brand, dude.
The RX Chelada. So make sure you
RX
guys got to look
Chelada.
for that. It's weed infused with a Michelada cup.
Wait, they're gonna have that shit there too?
No, they're not. But I'm just saying,
right.
like, go look for that shit.
Go good looking out on the RX Chelada cups. Fucking everybody here got high that day.
Now,
wasn't
on
there.
top of the Micheladas,
Missed it.
there's a bunch of other fucking shit that's just completely fucking mind-boggling and awesome. They have a bunch of live acts. For those who love Selena, and
Salinas.
they have a Selena cover band, tribute band, and dude, this girl's ass is
Can
like.
I say something about that girl, man? She's fucking awesome, dude. I mean, listen, it sounds good. It sounds legit, man. But when she turns around, it's like, fuck, dude. Oh, you're definitely Selena.
Like, she has ass, bro. Like, I mean, you guys were wrestling on one side and shit, so I don't think you guys saw. I don't know if you guys, everyone was there from the last Michelada, but Dude.
All I gotta say is I was drinking and staring at her beady beady bomb bomb. You know what I mean? It was
could
like
tell
fucking nonstop, bro.
A girl of talent,
Oh,
great
yeah.
assets.
Oh, very great assets, dude. Very great.
So not only that, they have Kid Frost and Baby Bash perform me. But that's not even the coolest shit fucking ever if you're into that fucking 90s style of fucking music, which is
Right.
fucking awesome. That's what we grew up on, fucking rolling around in 78 Novas. They have Lucha Libre, and it's one of my fucking favorite things. And we actually have some luchadores coming in today. Now, they don't have masks. I'm confused. And we got one that works at T-Mobile but doesn't work at T-Mobile. But we're going to find everything out. So how about this, guys? So starting from this scary gentleman going this way to the pedophile-looking guy, let's get your name. I don't know. Let's, I guess, get your wrestling persona.
I am the one and only emo behemoth, Pinky Santino.
Wait, I'm sorry. Emo Behemoth?
Oh yeah, I'm quite sad most of the time.
Aw, shit. Wait, hold on.
I hate everything.
Yeah, put on the sad music. There we go.
Why are you so sad, Emo Behemoth?
Have you looked around? Why wouldn't you be sad?
that you know what? That you're absolutely
it's a
right. That
depressing-
shit makes me want to go cut myself right now.
It's a depressing time. It definitely is. Yeah.
Does that fuel the anger for you to wrestle?
It's a depressing time right now, and what I find is that it actually makes me a little happier because everyone feels exactly how I do most of the time.
So so you're sad, and making everyone else sad makes you happy.
Pretty
Is that
much.
like a double sad inception?
It's like a body slam for happiness. You know what I mean?
Shit! Look at that. On point right now. Fuck. All right, Emo Behemoth. In the show, we normally ask our guests to give us their best dinosaur impression. Can you give me your best, saddest dinosaur impression?
The saddest.
Yes, Steve Obi.
Damn it!
Sadasaurus Rex. Come on, let's go.
Emosaurus Rex.
Assasaurus.
That's pretty depressing. I felt like slitting my wrist right there. So yeah.
Roar. It's okay. I don't have to eat you.
Yeah,
go.
I don't have to roar. No.
That's okay.
You know what? That was a Sadas. I mean, fucking Emosaurus Rex.
Yeah,
for
totally,
sure.
Totally.
Oh, so sad. All right. Well, hopefully here on Pigs, we get to figure out who touched you that made you sad or whatever the fuck. Let us know. Touch the Michelada Cup and tell us where it was. We'll find out after our next guest. Who do we have here?
My name is Mongo, and I'm the promoter for the Lucha Libre for Michelada Rumble.
So for people who don't understand, you tell these guys what to do, who to wrestle kind of deal, or you book shows for them, or what do you do for them? Or do you, like, fluff them up before the show?
Well, there's no fluffing going on, but
okay, just making sure.
I call
Never
them
know.
up. I ask them if they want to wrestle for me, and they either
So
tell me
you're
yes
a
or no.
fucking pimp for the wrestling industry is what you're telling me.
I guess.
Damn,
say- you
that's
could say
fucking,
yes.
that's pretty cool.
See, a wrestling promoter itself is a messed up situation. It's pretty much just a kid that buys toys.
Pretty much.
And he's pretty much a kid with action figures making them fight each other. We don't want to fight.
But he's making you.
He's making us.
As he's making you, he's making his own sound effects as you guys are punching each other. He's going,
I believe
Probably in the background.
so. That's what I imagine. Anyway.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
So you're like Bobby the Brain Heenan, but just alive.
I wish I was like Bobby the Brain
Okay.
Heenan.
So how long have you been promoting? And I mean, I'm not familiar with the wrestling industry other than like obviously the juggernaut, which is WWE and shit, and they kill everyone else. So watch out, guys. They probably will come after you and kill you guys, like just like WCW and TNA and all that other shit.
Actually, I just started promoting, doing the Lucha Libre with Michelada Rumble. Super Steve hit me up and asked me if I know any wrestlers, and I said, yeah, I do. I work with a whole bunch of them because I also work for Lucha Vavoom, doing ring security with these two fine gentlemen.
So
And
you guys are security at the Lucha Vavoom.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And so I basically, I found someone that owned a ring, hired him. I called my friends up. Hey, you guys want to make money? Yes. Okay, then come wrestle
And
for me.
start your own circuit.
Want to make some real fucking money? Like a real pimp?
Nah, not right now.
Like this feels kind of light. By the way, how does one go about like I need a stage? Let me find a stage guy who owns a stage, or what's the fuck?
Craigslist?
Well, actually, one of my friends that's a wrestler actually owns a ring.
Oh, okay.
Because he rents out his ring to other promotions, other feds around Southern California.
So if Pigs Radio wants to have a fucking just an all-out pig brawl, I can have you bring guys to beat themselves senseless.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what you want, I can
Do
get...
you guys have midgets?
I know a few midget wrestlers.
Okay, because we like our God has a sense of humor, and then he gave us midgets.
But why would we need any other wrestlers? Why don't we wrestle each other? You know what I mean?
That's
It's
gay.
Like Ronnie's fucking. She's built like a fucking like The Rock,
Dude,
literally.
I don't think you can fucking put those titties in a headlock. You just can't. They're
But
monstrous.
That's what I mean. She
And
could,
terrorist-like.
that would be like her thing, right? It's like fucking helicopter tits or some shit. You know, what I mean? Just like knock everybody out of the fucking ring.
Saggy booby.
She takes her bra off and she fucking knocks everybody out of the fucking ring. by
And everyone
helicopter
throws
her
up when they
tits.
see those satty fucking tags.
Well, that too. You know, some motherfuckers will jump out of the ring, right?
Shout out to Ronnie, who's not here. She's our resident terrorist. From Iran or some.
She could be like the Iron Sheik, but Ronnie's the Sheik. You know what I mean?
Fuck. All right.
Ronnie Akbar, you know, some shit like that.
All right. So who do we have here then?
My name is Chaz Herrera.
Chaz Herrera. We actually booked him. He got him on the fucking flyer. By the way, that picture that you have, you're flying in the fucking air, which is cool. But the weirdest thing is like your hand looks all mangled as fuck. Is your hand okay?
Yeah, my hand's fine.
Oh, okay, just making sure. Because it looked weird. Like, I had to cover it up with your name because, like, dude, that doesn't look right. It just looks like your hand got flattened by a car, like, and it stayed cartoon style. And just, so I had to cover it up so that it was bothering me. But I'm glad to see your hand in real life is okay.
No problem. I'll have to look at that picture again because I never noticed that it looked mangled.
Yeah, dude, I'll show you after the show. I was like, damn, like, this dude's wrestling with a fucking floppy hand and shit. I can only imagine, like, his finishing move where he just...
It's like Roger Rabbit where he like blows into his thumb and it all
Yeah,
pops
totally.
out. All right, I get it.
All right, Chaz, give us your best dinosaur impression.
Dinosaur impression. Okay.
All right, that felt good. That felt like Strongosaurus Rex.
Now, give me your best Chong impression.
Sean, okay.
By the way, if you're not watching and you're on the audio, this guy looks like fucking
Tommy
Chong.
Chong.
Yeah.
You know, I should just let my hair down and then we can just call me Chong.
Sounds
we
good.
can do that.
Like, why wouldn't you wrestle as that? I would think that's like perfect, dude. But I mean, you know, that's just me personally. But
That's not a bad idea. I don't know if there's been.
You could be like Chong Kong, you know what I mean? Some shit like that. You know?
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, bro?
You've done this before.
All you would need is a Cheech, dude. You guys could wrestle as Cheech and fucking Chong, dude. That shit would be like so a killer ticket, man.
Oh shit! Hey,
Get some
copyright on Pigs Radio. We already own that shit.
All right. We got that shit. Put it on lock.
All right. So as far as for the wrestlers go, how long have you guys been wrestling?
About 8 years now.
Yeah.
8 years of my life.
Fuck. That sounds very
Down the
drastic
drain.
and disastrous.
Hurting my body over and over again.
He did walk in. I did see a massive bruise on his like inner arm.
Yeah, he's got a nice welt right there on the.
Oh, I thought he slid his wrist or some shit like that. You know, from being emo.
I'm shooting up.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time.
By the way, I'm going to have an awesome meme that I'm probably going to post up tomorrow on the Pigs Radio Instagram page, so watch out for that. It's great for all the emo cutters.
All right.
So great.
Looking forward to it.
All right, so 8 years, and then for Kong over here.
Chong Kong.
Mr. Chaz Herrera. Now, is that your wrestling name? Is that your persona? Is that who you are? Are you just Chaz? Michael?
Yeah.
That would be great, though, by the way, Chaz Michael.
They're the same thing, man. The character and me, yeah.
You are the character.
Yeah.
You just go up there and, like, wait, does everyone wear spandex and shit? Or, like, I don't know.
Lycra.
Yeah, dude.
Lycra? Is that like the manly version of, like, man purse?
That's like the material that they make the wrestling gear out of. Lycra. Usually.
Because it's flexible.
Yeah.
It doesn't fucking rip or some shit like that.
Now, has anyone had any wardrobe malfunctions where your dicks fall out of your fucking your costumes?
Or somebody slams into your nut or some shit.
Oh, so I've fucking hurt my nuts over and over again.
How do you recover from some shit like that? If somebody like even thumps my nut, I'm down for like an hour, dude.
It's
Seriously.
If someone looks at my nuts, I just go down. It's just an automatic fucking. I don't know.
A few times I have openly said, "Ow." I just hit my sack.
Damn. That. By the way, that sounded really sad too.
Yeah,
like,
it was. I got really depressed, dude. Where's my Xanax, Mark?
So, as far as you've been wrestling, 8 years, and I'm sorry, how long have you been wrestling for, Chaz?
I've been at it for 4 years.
4 years. In your career, what has been the most like drastic injury that you ever had?
Thank goodness. Thank goodness I haven't had any real injuries. But
Doesn't that make you sad though? Like you can't.
well,
You can't claim the fame of you broke a femur or some shit. Yeah.
let me tell you, I've been definitely trying. I've been wrestling in dog collar matches, death matches, using fluorescent light tubes, thumbtacks, barbed wire. I just can't.
Okay,
seem
I'm
to
sorry.
Get injured.
Shit. So you're more into that hardcore wrestling? Is that what you kind of do? Or this is just a standard night at your house?
I'll pretty much do anything that the promoter asks me to do.
As long as they pay well.
Pretty
Damn.
much, yeah. If the money's right.
This sounds like sex for money, but not really. But just you get some
Right.
kind of gratifying like at the end
Yeah,
of
we're-
like paying,
Yeah.
throwing this money at these dudes that do weird shit.
Oh yeah, we're definitely horse.
Okay, just making sure. What about you, Mr. Chaz Michael, but not Chaz Michael, but dude, I got so many names. Like you're interesting. I don't know why. You just look at them.
Chaz Michael.
All right.
Oh, that was like genuine, dude. That sounds like something you would normally say.
Good.
You'll get the next one, Pete. Don't worry. Womp womp. So in your 4-year career, I mean, have you had any bodily injuries that really hurt or?
Oh yeah.
Anything that put you out of commission.
Yeah, man. I did a suicide dive over the ropes once, and
Committed suicide?
No, I'm sorry.
Pretty
What
much.
exactly is a suicide dive? Because I'm not familiar with that.
Don't act, fool. You know what's up.
basically it's when you run from the inside of the ring and you go over or through the ropes
Oh,
to attack the guy.
All right, I got you. I
Yeah.
got you. Right on.
So I did one of those, and I didn't quite land.
You land on your lowrider.
Yeah, there we go.
You land on your ass?
On my tailbone.
Oh shit.
That shit sucked. I was like, I finished the match.
When you worked with the Revelation, right?
Yep, it was that time.
Where is Cap anyway?
I don't know, man. I haven't heard from him for a while.
He's probably dead after that fucking match. I mean, now you guys are going to be performing at the Michelada Rumble once again, happening on the 14th. Micheladas. You guys get Lucha Libre. You guys get a car show on top of that car exhibit, and fucking the one and only Machete, Danny Trejo's going to be walking around or doing
Nice.
shit or something.
He's the MC, right?
I don't know. He just got booked. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but he's going to be
I thought
there.
he was MCing. Like
He's
the
probably
fucking
selling
bands and
tacos.
shit.
Probably selling tacos,
I
yeah.
hope he's watching the Lucha Libre.
Trejo's house? Yeah.
Now, Danny Trejo, I'm definitely sure you're not listening, but we can get this to him and see if we can get him to watch some fucking Lucha Libre and shit.
Yeah.
So make that fucking happen. Now, as far as I know, not this year, but the last year, one of the wrestlers, as we're hanging out, someone took a nasty fall.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
bad. Like he had to be carried off. Now, is he dead or is he alive?
No, he's alive. He's alive, and
Boo!
Just-
Like,
Fuck that.
dude,
Just paralyzed.
that was Kotohiro that got a nice little concussion, courtesy of the LA Fuckers.
damn. Fuck you, LA fuckers. Fuck them.
There's some fuckers out there.
fuckers.
They're from LA.
No, dude. Like when we saw him take that fucking dive, it was just
Like,
like
what did he land on? Like fucking
his
head.
fucking head, dude,
Like-
and it landed hard. And like I think
So you took that suicide thing? That
no.
No, this is a different wrestler.
No. What I'm saying is he did the same move as he did,
No,
right? Or no?
totally
What was
different.
he-
Probably
what move was he doing?
the fucked up
What
one.
finishing move was he doing?
Actually, two of the other wrestlers had him
The Hadouken?
raised up over their heads.
Okay.
They were
and
raising
then
the roof.
and then they
Threw him out
basically
into the crowd.
Slammed him on his back onto the ring, and
But
he hit
it
his
was
head.
it wasn't a full turn.
He wasn't used to lucha libre style of wrestling, and
What was he? White guy or?
Japanese guy.
Oh,
So what are they used to?
Konnichiwa.
They used to like.
This is what they told me. This is what
I thought
Piloto
they do that out
Suicida
there.
and Shamu told me that this was his first time wrestling lucha libre style. And with the LA Fuckers, they're kind of stiff when they wrestle. So, and especially if they're wrestling a younger guy, they always mess around like that. They wrestle stiff, just to teach them what lucha libre really is.
They sound like fucking dicks to me.
so they did a dick move and
So
fucked him up.
Yeah, they taught him a lesson.
They gave him a fun cushion. There's nothing fun about that on purpose.
It really wasn't, because Chaz here had to take care of him and make sure he got home all right.
Oh yeah, you gave him mouth to mouth. Was he okay?
Yeah, he was okay. No mouth to mouth though.
Oh, you sure?
None necessary.
Dick to mouth.
You do.
That's an essential thing.
By the way, Chaz looks like he has a van with no windows. I'm just saying. He
Free
looks
candy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
He's running his OBGYN fucking like office out of his van, like free fucking Pat smears.
He actually,
Like
so
he's got a,
Pull
like
him in
he's-
through the trap door.
It's like he has a couch and he needs help loading it up and shit. You know what I mean?
Final destination in there. It looks bad. So in a situation like that, if you guys do get hurt, well, especially the flying Chinese dude or whatever, he got hurt first time. Like, do you guys get upset at the other dudes? Like, someone fucked up. It wasn't supposed to happen that way. What's kind of like in the mindset of that?
I've been trained that you get your receipt. Pretty much, somebody hits you, you better fire back. You're not gonna let someone go ahead and do that to you. If it's to the point where you can't do anything, then you kind of hold on to it, save it a little bit. But yeah, accidents happen.
So as far as the matches go, do you guys have to last a certain amount of time?
That's up to the. Yeah, if we're gonna be totally legit, that's up to the promoter.
Oh, really?
yeah, usually at Michelada Rumble, the matches should last between 15, 20 minutes. I mean, I don't care how long it lasts, but I mean, I want it to be good
Because
so that
you just care you get paid.
Right. So if
No, I
concussions
mean, I
end
want
early.
I want the wrestlers to put on a good performance, and I want the audience to like what they're seeing.
But pretty much, we can't wrestle at the same time that the horses are running.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We're doing that.
Well,
in
let me
between.
ask you this. I mean, how long of a match are you guys comfortable with? I mean, as wrestlers, I mean, how long do you want to wrestle for? I mean, if somebody tells you, hey, you wrestle for a fucking hour, you're not really going to be okay with that. So
Some guys have done it, yeah.
that have told you that you need to wrestle for a whole fucking hour? You mean?
No,
Well,
I
I'm
mean-
going to pay them really well if they're going to wrestle for me
Right.
for a whole hour.
No, but I mean, what's kind of the average, let's say?
The average is usually
Or a average
15
match.
to 20 minutes. If it's a longer, it all depends on how many matches are on the card. Sometimes it's 15 to 20, 8 to 10. It all depends. And it depends on how long we have the venue for. It's all a business, like anything else.
It's crazy because growing up, you don't ever think about that. Obviously, because you're a fucking kid,
Right.
you're loving the fucking wrestling, the high flying shit,
Right.
and Lucha Libre has all that. And you guys bring a different style of element of wrestling compared to like the mainstream kind of shit, which is fucking awesome because you can't see a lot of fucking crazy high flying shit off fucking the top ropes, fucking just weird karate looking shit, even though it's fucking Mexican shit or
Right.
I don't know what the fuck, but it's just definitely high flyers. Now, you're a little bit on the bigger size dude versus this guy, so I'm assuming you do more flying abilities. If you go to Chaz's, I think it's Uncle Chaz, right, on Instagram, he does this weird shit where he fucking stands on his fucking head and doing like flapjacks, but not jumping, just moving his arms like making snow angels, but against the ropes.
Upside down.
Yeah, like I'm surprised you haven't broken your neck doing that, by the way. So you must be pumping steroids into there. But I mean, is that like a training thing? Does that put you in the zone? Does that give you a head rush? Like, were you hit in the head? Like, what's wrong with you?
Nah, man, I just did a headstand on there, and then I started flapping my limbs.
Just for no reason.
For no reason.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. Totally makes
But I
sense.
do
He
have
was
a
showing
strong
off.
neck. We do a lot of bridges and stuff in our training.
So does that kind of help you, like, when you have to like fall or take hits back there? Like, if your neck can withstand your own weight and you do that on a constant basis, I'm assuming that muscle's getting worked out to the most extreme, right?
Yeah, you got to have a strong neck because those bumps they say are akin to like a 35-mile-per-hour car crash, something like that.
Fuck.
You get jarred pretty good
Yeah.
with each bump.
Now, when you guys get hurt in the middle of a match, what's kind of like,
What's the protocol? What do you guys
what do you do? Do you keep wrestling, like, regardless of how hurt you are, or
Or do you ask for a timeout? Like, hey,
you're like, nah, hold on, wait.
No. There's no timeouts in wrestling.
No?
It's either you go ahead. If you can finish, you finish. You find a way to finish. You work around it. If it's to the point where you're literally unconscious, you'll actually see a referee throw up the X, and then they know to go ahead and get whoever's
Well, if
there.
you're knocked out,
drag
I'm
you
already
the fuck out, right?
Fuck that! I'm taking the pin if that motherfucker's already knocked out. Fuck that.
True.
And then you
No,
get X
that
out
one-
after that.
That's what'll usually happen. It's just like, all right, try to roll this guy over without breaking his arm because he can't freaking move his arm while you're rolling him over. But yeah, it's usually we just end it as quick as possible.
Yeah, we had one match at Lucha Vavoom, Cassandro. I don't know if you guys ever heard Cassandro. He's like a gay wrestler. And
Sounds like
he
it.
sounds hot.
Exotico.
And he's an exotic. In Mexico, they're called the exoticos, exotic wrestlers. And he did a suicide dive through the ropes, but he didn't go straight, head
He went
first.
ass first.
No, you know what?
Asshole first.
It kind of looked like that because when he went out of the ring, he turned to give his back, but his foot caught the rope and went straight down onto the floor on his head.
Oh shit.
and we were checking on him to make sure he was okay.
Right.
He was a little dazed. He got up, got back in the ring, and probably worked another 5 more minutes and finished the match
Wow.
with a concussion on his head.
A fun cushion once again, guys. We
Yes.
didn't.
I couldn't imagine.
I don't know what to
couldn't
say.
imagine
Dude,
that.
Are you okay? Have you ever wrestled before, or have you?
I've only trained I've trained with Chaz a few times here and there. Whenever.
By the way,
I
mud
was
wrestling in
able
the backyard isn't training, guy. I'm just
No,
letting you know that
I know
right
that.
now.
He asked me to be in a match with him. I couldn't because
He was scared.
I had an injured shoulder.
He was scared.
But
I
do you
believe
wa-
you. I wouldn't
do
want to
walk
get in
into
the match with
ring
T-Mobile
them and
guy over here.
introduce them, kind of not that kind of like not that stage manager type of
No,
thing,
no,
right?
no. We have another guy that actually announces the matches. He introduces all the wrestlers.
No, but you know, like I mean, like kind of like Bobby the Brain Heenan, where he like would walk with the wrestler. and then,
managers?
like yeah,
no,
yeah,
'cause
like
see,
managers. Yeah.
since me and Pinky, the emo behemoth here, right here, since we're practically the same size, I'm too tall
Right.
to be anyone's manager.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it would just look silly that I'm someone's manager.
Oh,
if I'm
yeah.
his manager, yet I'm taller than him, or I'm a manager for someone
Hey,
that's
dude, you know
smaller.
him call you out like that, dude? Freaking better go beef up right now and fucking kick his ass. Fuck that shit. Okay, sorry. No, he books you matches. Never mind. Sorry, take that back. But but I guess you're talking about more like in the storyline or
Right,
whatever.
right,
else.
right, right.
Now I'm assuming is there storylines in Lucha Libre as cheesy and whatever as daytime wrestling?
I don't know if there's storylines, but there are rivalries, and like Santo and Blue Demon. There's a rivalry there. Blue Demon Jr. with El Hijo del Santo, stuff like that.
The offsprings fucking continue to fucking fight.
Oh yeah, there's rivalries in Lucha Libre, like different factions that go against each other. It just all depends on how they want to, work the match.
Can we start a rivalry right now with like Chaz and fucking and emo?
I mean, if you
Emo
want to,
Behemoth.
I mean, they're in different matches, but I mean, this is the brains, this is the brawn.
You
I
guys
don't know
so
if they-
separated
I don't
by
know if they-
weight
I thought it was the other way
classes?
around.
No, there's no separation between weight classes.
It's just all a fucking mix.
Yeah, it is. Because I mean, his tag team partner couldn't be here tonight. She wanted to be here. Ivy Quinn, she couldn't.
Wait,
make
you have
it.
a girl tag team partner?
Yeah, we're debuting at Michelada Rumble.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wait,
so
no,
like a
is she-
co-ed thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're wrestling the sexy team of Joey Ryan and Dama Fina.
that does sound sexy, by the way.
Yes.
Joey Ryan flips people with his dick.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, wait a minute. He was there at the
girthy
last one, right?
Yeah.
I did see that shit live. That is epic. He can make a motherfucker flip with his dick. It is awesome.
What,
Looking forward to it, looking
Full
forward
hard
to
on, and then you just
Dude, you get empowered by his dick. You can't let go, and then you flip yourself. Like, it is insane.
I honestly cannot explain it. I've gotten flipped by the power. It just happened.
Was that like one of the saddest moments of you being flicked by someone's dick?
it's the lowest moment maybe.
Surprisingly, strangely happier than most moments. I don't know.
There's a little glimmer of happiness there.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Shit. I think we're going to take a quick break, but, dude, I'm all in, like, I want to wrestle someone right now. Like,
You
I mean, do you
up?
want to?
can we body slam him?
No, why is it always? Why
mean,
me?
Because you're the little one.
You're the
I
smallest
mean, he
one here.
can, if
Come
you want,
on.
if you don't mind them giving him a chop to the chest.
Oh,
Yeah,
you want to take a chop to the chest?
yeah.
That sounds fucking painful as fuck.
He can take off his shirt and
doesn't
they can
like-
chop.
Take off my shirt.
It's like a pork chop, dude. It's tasty.
Pour
Don't-
some
don't
beer
worry
on the
about it.
chest and then just slap.
Oh,
Damn,
no.
dude. This shit sounds
Yeah,
all fucking
come on.
erotic. And
It's gonna
Okay, no
happen.
beer.
It's gonna happen. Come back.
Come on, you'll
Everybody
be-
come back.
you'll
You're
be
gonna see a
alright.
chop to the chest.
Let's see. We're gonna play some. Let's see. What do we got here? Normally we.
You got the bands for Michelada Rumble, the performers, I should say.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play that because then YouTube's gonna be like, you don't have the rights to fucking play this music. I'm
suck a
like,
dick.
fuck you, then YouTube, and
Suck
play
a
fucking
dick.
non-related shit.
Two motherfuckers.
I guess you know what? We'll play some Vanity Police. Now, Vanity Police, I did get an update, and we did kind of talk about this before. It was a guest that we had on the show.
Yeah.
Awesome guy. He produces, fucking just incredible. But he decided to kind of stab a cop, and then he got shot, so he's in jail now. So
The fuck?
Which time is he gonna do?
I don't know. Like, I'm trying to see if I can set up a fucking phone call from jail.
At least, dude.
Yeah,
At least that would be so fucking awesome.
But we remember his hit song, Hey Loser, goes out to that loser in jail right now.
That loser in
Vanity
particular.
Police. PigzRadio will be right back. Lucha Libre.
Let me paint you scenery of
In case you guys don't know, we're chicks, and we love listening to PigzRadio.
Check out the new 4G phones. The Sprint HTC E4 and the Sprint Samsung Epic are here. Both have flash players so you can stream PigzRadio live anywhere in the country. So if you're one of those out there having trouble getting your hands on one of these new cool special phones, call Arturo at the Signal Hill Sprint store. He's at 562-225-8443. That's Arturo at 562-225-8443. We welcome all new and existing customers.
Carlo's Pizza, family owned and operated in Downey since 1964. That's a long time, folks. Carlo's Pizza, where is it? Same place it's always been. 13230 Woodruff Avenue at Foster. Not only do we have great sandwiches, we got awesome pasta specials, but besides that, let me tell you something, folks. We got the best pizza around. You want to know how I know? Because I'm Italian and I love real, authentic Italian pizza. Where are you going to find that? I'll tell you where. At Carlo's. No event is too big or too small. We do catering over here. That's what I'm talking about. We cook all the food. You eat all the food. You're going to love it. Let me tell you something. We also got delivery. You're at home. You're watching the playoffs. You don't want to leave the couch. Give Carlo's a call. We're going to come over there and bring you some pizza at 562-803-6753. Oof Maron. Our pizza's the best pizza in town. We got all kinds of sizes from little itty bitty all the way to a party size. It's almost 2 feet long. Maron, I'm talking about 2 feet long. That's a bigger pizza. You know what I'm saying? 562-803-6753. Carlo's Pizza. Or we make a pizza you can't refuse.
Hey guys, if you want to step your game up, go to LibbyGrow.com now for your free sample of the best natural sexual enhancement product available. Find out why millions of men choose LibbyGrow when they want the fun to last and last. No order to place, no club to join, just a free sample. Go to LibbyGrow.com now
Do you have a
to
tiny
get your
dick?
free sample.
Call for
Not
Libby
because
Grow.
you need it, because you want it.
Hello?
Hello?
Mr. Statham? Yes, this is him.
Allegedly.
I know we talked about getting you on Pigs Radio, but it's just a little surprise you're on now. So
Benny Hill?
Surprise,
hi to
motherfucker!
Mario and the best Jason Statham.
Benny Hill,
If
is
you
this
say,
you?
Hey, babies, listen to Pigs Radio and Mario 81.
Listen, babies. Listen to Pigs Radio, Mario 81.
I don't know, guys. What do you think?
No.
Jason Statham or not Jason Statham?
Not Jason Statham.
Not Jason Statham?
No.
Probably
No?
No.
No? Okay.
It was him.
It was Jason Statham. Yeah, totally.
It was him.
In
Totally.
case you guys don't know,
He was
we're
kidnapped
Chicks,
to be on the show
and we
for a
love
second.
listening to Pigs Radio.
Patty Cakes 5.
Aw.
Welcome.
You're a dick, dude. You're a dick.
Everyone likes
you.
different things, and
Fuck you.
we
Fuck
think
this
that's
song.
okay.
Fuck this
But this
podcast.
is what we like right now.
Fuck all
So
this
sit
shit,
down and
nigga.
Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth.
Now's the time
I
for
guess.
us to share what this is all
Normally we do the sing along with the underdog, but he's not here because he has
Hey.
pocket problems.
My headphones aren't working, dude. All right.
Aw.
I'm sorry. Yeah, stop working.
Smoke a bowl. We're pigs. Fucking underdog's not here. What's up, bitch? He has pocket pussy problems.
You want to know what the phone number for Pigs Radio is now?
Yeah, I never.
He wants to call up because he can't remember.
909.
Oh, god damn it.
475 PIGZ.
Pigs Radio episode 261. Talking Lucha Libre, talking micheladas, not talking about the fucking underdog because he's not here. Now, underdog, if you're out there, call in at 909-475-7449 because you obviously don't know the number. Pete, I just said the number right now. Do you know what the number is?
Fuck. I know the first part.
909-475.
Why is it so hard for you to remember the goddamn fucking number? We say it
That's
every
it?
week.
Do you know the number?
I'll be honest with you, I just barely remembered, and I only know
You
the
don't-
PIGZ.
Exactly.
It's
You're the only
like
one that knows the number.
What's- hold on.
909-475 PIGZ.
What's the numeric version of that?
I'd have to look at my phone because I really
God
don't
damn
know
it,
what the
dude.
fuck it is.
909-475-7449.
7449.
You guys are fucking idiots. I don't know.
I'll remember it by next week.
You've
Probably
been
not.
on this
Probably
show
not.
for like 3 years.
But I'm a special guest. Dude. It's just I just keep coming back. and shit.
Underdog, call in at 909-475-7449. Or if you want to talk fucking Lucha Libre, or if you want to wrestle one of these guys in some like oil or mayonnaise, they'll do it for the right fucking amount of money, dude. Like,
He said one number. I'm going to have to text it to him.
God, dude, fucking underdog. By the way,
475
7449.
7449.
I mean, listen, these guys don't even do private party wrestling. You know what I mean?
We don't know that. For any dollar amount, they'll probably do anything.
No, they have.
Oh, okay.
They actually mentioned off air that they'll do private party
They do
wrestling.
private parties.
Bear Bar.
Bear Bar. I don't know what that is.
So what exactly is Bear Bar?
It's actually a bar in LA called the Fault Line, where a bunch of burly men that enjoy the company of other men have a bar, and they booked us to wrestle there before.
Were you saddened by that, by the way?
I don't know, dude. I'm about 6 beers in. I'm getting a little happier.
Oh shit!
So he was going with the flow.
Yeah.
But they paid well. They looked at my partner like a steak. They watched him walk by, and they're looking pretty frustrated.
Your partner is like your member?
No, his tag team partner.
My tag team
alright.
partner.
Was it
Ray
bad dude?
Rosas.
Was he bigger
Ray
than you or
Rosas?
smaller than you?
Oh, he's smaller than me, but the dude is cut. So they looked at him like a snack.
Damn, it's hot.
So did they? I mean, okay, I know you guys are getting paid like a fee, right? But I mean, do they also like throw money at you guys, kind of like a strip joint?
They actually were.
They made it rain on you guys.
They actually were stuffing dollars down in my singlet and his tights.
Now, was that did that have anything to do with like grazing anything or?
Yeah, like was it just like a little light? Like they took a dollar bill and they kind of like just pulled on the side of the G and then dropped it in there, or did they do the whole like stuff and like fucking like grind on whatever the fuck's in your drawers?
More of the first one. I think they got the vibe that we weren't actually, gay. Also
Going to partake in the festivities, so to speak.
Like nothing was gonna go any further, so they're like okay.
You were using lube, but just not in those regions.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, that's what was going on, and it was like that's the one time in my wrestling career that I got all kinds of "good job, big boy," and it's like, yeah, that's right. It could never come.
Because the
from a
problem is
girl.
you're so emo, you can't take good compliments, right? Is that what it is?
I just don't believe them because I look at myself and I'm like, you're fucking lying. This is a trick.
You're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar.
Now, we're going to introduce these guys, like if we're going to put them to wrestle to death right now. And we actually have an in-ring announcer without us even having a fucking ring.
Really? Right now?
Just right now, dude.
All this while I was in the bathroom.
Dude, all of it when you were in the fucking bathroom.
Yeah, I was in there for a
That made
while.
the bathroom sound really important right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Here he is in the bathroom.
Test.
Mystery nigga.
Squatting over it.
Oh, wait. No, what happened to the effects?
Wait, no, you don't get the effects.
Ah, fuck you then.
All right, so we're going to introduce now. This was interesting choice of song, and we're going to hit that. But,
So we're going to do some fake wrestling. I mean, some wrestling. Sorry about that. I don't want to get suplex right now. So we're going to do some wrestling.
Well,
Kinda.
Wrestling.
Some
That's
wrestling.
some moves.
Well, which one of you guys is going to take a chop to the chest?
Oh, that's going to be Ruben.
Yeah,
that's
okay.
gonna be Cuban
Ruben's
Pete.
going to take a
It's
chop to
gonna
the
be Cuban
chest by both these wrestlers.
Because he has to take his shirt off, right?
I'm like half American compared to these guys.
And introducing first,
Oh shit.
the emo behemoth, Pinky Santino.
By the way, I really thought I was going to hear, like, oh, how big he is, like how many titles he got.
Hey, go ahead.
Okay,
I'll do it for you.
Okay, he'll do it better.
Wait.
Spice it up, Mario. Spice it up. Not too much effect. Just enough, though. Just enough.
Introducing first,
There we go.
hailing from the ashes of a broken heart, weighing in at 320 pounds. He is the emo behemoth, Pinky Santino.
There's a goosebumps right there.
Oh, yeah. That made me scared.
God damn. I felt that shit.
Oh, wait, but I thought we were going to keep going with it.
Oh, we are. Just don't want to dissect that. I like how it's Nas, but nothing sounds emo about that. It should have been some like crying fucking, like.
Like the
Hey,
Cure or what the
guys.
fuck?
Nah, My Chemical Romance or something.
You see, what's going on is that I belong to a group called Hate, and together, obviously, that's our group song.
Oh.
So that's why they have
as a
Nas
unit.
as 8. Yeah.
As a unit, we are Hate.
All right. No, but that shit was awesome though.
Wow, thanks.
But I felt that shit. All right, so we have the emo behemoth in our round table.
Okay, but are we going to do are they going to smack him up or what the fuck are we doing
I think
here?
they should. They should chop them. One chop each.
So they can feel more of a man, I guess. They can
Yes.
pick on the little guy.
Yeah, pretty much.
That usually
Listen,
works for me.
honestly, you don't want me or Mario to take our shirt off, dude. So it'd just be best if
Why I gotta
happens
take
again.
my shirt off?
Because they got to hear the smack on the mic, dude.
You gonna hold it up against my chest?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
All right, so we're gonna introduce now
If it-
our secondary wrestler.
Well, that's going to be Cuban Pete, right?
No, not Cuban Pete.
Oh,
I'll take one just because normally underdog.
He said
would've
he
done
can't go back
Yeah,
now.
underdog normally takes
Normally
the fucking
takes
facts,
it,
yeah.
and
So you're his second. You're
and-
basically like his second. You're his understudy. So
By the way, are you
So
going to
since
introduce
he's not
yourself or
here-
should he
It's a
introduce
premise.
himself?
since he's not here, you're
Go
the
ahead.
lead.
I'll
You
do
do
it. Okay.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Are we gonna go back to same song?
Does that sound the same?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't saying same.
And now, from somewhere over the rainbow, a reading rainbow to be exact, Chaz Herrera.
Why? why is it
yeah.
Reading Rainbow with like ultra death metal mix?
It's in a book. A reading rainbow.
Because he wrestles with his mind, not his strength.
Why does it sound like the Cookie Monster's like singing underneath that track? So no, why reading Rainbow?
Some people have made the suggestion that that I'm a nerd. So this is just my way of.
You mean society?
You know,
Everybody?
all people combined, every
Okay,
single
yeah.
one, 7 billion people agree.
All right, so we actually have some online presence of you like doing shit.
The study buddy.
Got what it takes, man.
Got some suplex, you're wrestling some dudes like
Moonsault.
basement.
Shoulder block.
By the way, you need to be checking this out on pigzradio.com and also on YouTube, Facebook Live, Pigs Radio. See Chaz doing Chaz things in the ring. By the way, those spandex look good on you, sir. They're
I appreciate that.
they complement all the areas
Very
where they're supposed
stretchy,
to.
very stretchy. Yeah.
Let him have it back.
Ah, stupid, ran into the post.
Well, that's my boy Check the Bird.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm digging the totally like 80s fucking
yeah.
8-bit fucking theme shit that you got going on with your fucking, instead of like a montage, you're doing like changing your outfits in front of the mirror. It's like wrestling moves. Totally dig that.
It's a montage.
We need a montage. Even Rocky had a montage.
Tripping, jumping. Oh shit, look, he can flip.
Yeah, there's
Fuck that
Biggie
fat
Biggs.
dude up.
Look at that. It's crazy.
Excellent drop kick.
Now, as far as you guys been wrestling, I'm assuming you guys did like everyone else. You guys grew up on like, you know, watching Lucha Libre on fucking TV, Channel 52 on Saturday afternoons, and probably watching WWE Superstars on Saturdays and shit like that, right? I mean, where does like the wrestling kind of passion kind of come from for you guys?
Yeah, what got you guys into it actually?
For me, it was my older brothers who really watched it a lot, and then they got me into it. You know, back in the day, watching Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels and stuff, having it out. My favorite was always Bret Hart, but yeah, that's probably why I ended up wearing so much pink now.
It makes sense. I thought it was the T-Mobile endorsement, but obviously you're not endorsed by T-Mobile.
Nah, man, I just have a T-Mobile phone and I take.
He's like on Boost, dude. Fuck that.
It was a free hat when he signed up.
They give away free stuff every Tuesday.
yeah,
So
there's one
I'll
of the
take a free hat. I'll
Tuesday
take a free
giveaways.
towel. Hell, if I get enough stuff for Halloween, I'll probably just be T-Mobile.
That totally makes sense. Fuck. And, you know, growing up, I was a fan, obviously, late 80s, early 90s, and then I fell off. But now with, like, wrestling where they're at, and crazy how they've released a lot of their backstories, and I don't know how much of that shit's true, but, like, has WWE's changed, and they fucking took over and take out fucking companies. How is that for, like, the small independent markets that you guys have? Is it something that you guys complement each other? Like, because, I mean, I'm assuming there's other wrestling things that you guys... other wrestlers do and within their circles and their memes. So in the independent circle, what you guys are doing? Is there a bunch of other competition? And if
Like, how do you guys survive? I guess against like something that big. It's like that's usually what most people tend to expect. Is that?
But even with the competition, do you guys help each other, or is it really like our wrestling circuit needs to be better than everyone else's kind of circuit?
Well, I mean, the WWE fans are also fans of the independent circuit,
Right?
Especially in SoCal. If they're fans of WWE, they're going to be fans of where Pinky and Chaz wrestle. Out of all the any promotion that's in Southern California, you'll find a WWE fan. So I mean, I don't think there's really any competition. I mean, honestly, I think the indie scene is way better than anything that you'll see on the WWE.
And when you say that, what are you referring to?
I guess.
Boom, bitch! Not just playing.
I guess I would say the fans are more into the wrestlers in the indie scene. Because I mean, WWE, you got your regular type of wrestler, over 6 foot tall. 230 pounds, muscular.
What's wrong with being over 6 foot tall?
Nothing. I mean, I'm over 6 foot tall. So
no, what a lot of people think why they like indie wrestling over something like WWE is because WWE is very regulated and stuff that they have to do and stuff that they can't do, where you won't see a power driver there, you can't see blood anymore there. They'll literally stop a match if people start bleeding, whereas in indie, we don't have those restrictions for a lot of them.
Or get hurt.
Now, with that being said, do they encourage for people to get hurt and having fucking career-ending fatalities and shit, or
it's not encouraged, but you got to give a good show.
Yeah.
So make sure, you.
Pop an eye out every once in a while.
Right. Make sure you guys give fun cushions tonight.
Hey,
we gotta sell
all
tickets.
All I'm saying is you gotta work real hard to get to those pastures on where you don't have to take power drivers and stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Once you make it to WWE, you don't gotta take a power driver no more. Just get noticed while you're here.
Now, as far as for you and Chaz, is that the end goal to be on that level eventually, or is it something where the local scene and what it is you like doing that versus?
Well, for me personally, it would be great. I'd love it, but there's hundreds of wrestlers across the United States. There's only so many spots in the WWE.
Right.
So, realistically speaking, the chances of it are slim to none, but all in all, it's when I'm older and I'm looking at my grandkids and being like, they're looking at me and you're like, wow, you're nothing. And I was like, no.
You lived up to it.
I was a wrestler one day. But not anymore. Now it's time to die.
They'll be like, Grandpa, how'd you lose your leg? Oh, shit. I was in a steel cage match.
I mean, honestly, I think there's better promotions out there than WWE that they can go to, like ROH or even, New Japan, New Japan Pro Wrestling that they can go to. I mean, I've seen other local wrestlers that wrestle here that have, wrestle in Japan for a few months, come back, wrestle the local scene, or wrestle all over across the United States.
Now, as a fan of wrestling, or I got sucked back into it. Fuck you, WWE. Now I'm fucking gotta watch every week. But as far as like the independent stuff goes, like for you guys, I mean, I'm assuming every single time you guys wrestle, are you guys getting paid? And how he said earlier, and like money get, as far as the matches go, do you get paid more for wrestling more, or is it less, or how does that kind of work for you guys?
The time that you spend wrestling doesn't actually help. It's pretty much the same that you would hear from a comedian or any kind of musician, where it all goes on how much you draw. You talk with the promoter. You talk with the promoter. You discuss your rate before you go ahead and wrestle, and depending on what you're gonna do, like if I'm wrestling a death match where I'm gonna be bleeding and stuff, I'm gonna ask for a little bit more. Right. But usually by time it doesn't really. Time doesn't get you more money.
And the promoter runs off with all the money.
He's right here, guys. We'll fucking tackle him right now and fucking power drive him.
What ain't me? It ain't me.
Suplex him.
It's not me because they get paid. Because I've known and heard a few Lucha Libre promotions.
Let's talk the dark side of wrestling promotions.
I've known a few Lucha Libre promoters that actually haven't paid some of my friends
Black Cat
that have wrestled.
The Black Cat of Wrestling?
Black Cat of Wrestling.
Black Cat never pays.
Oh, you know Black Cat?
Yeah, I know who.
Oh,
I know
shit.
Black Cat Entertainment.
Yeah, watch out. He's like,
shout out to the Zombie Lounge that no longer exists.
But no,
you stole me money, Rich.
Black Cat Wrestling.
But I know a wrestler that didn't get paid for working an event in Pico Rivera
Who's the promoter?
The
So we
promoter.
can put him on blast.
The promoter. I can't recall the Fed, but I know the promoter actually didn't. He paid the wrestlers from Mexico, but he didn't pay
the local
the local wrestlers.
But and
sounds like Black Cat.
But there was talks though that they were supposed to get paid, right?
Oh yeah, of course. But yeah, they didn't end up getting paid, so they're like, "Fuck that guy! I'm not gonna wrestle for him anymore." I mean, I don't know if anyone has ever stiffed Chaz before or Pinky. But
You ever been stiff, Chaz?
It looks like yes.
Not like stiff like an arm bar, but I mean like stiff on the money.
Late payment, that kind of thing. Like, I'll get you later on, not the day of.
I got you, dog.
I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a wrestling match today.
Yeah, exactly. But I've gotten my money back, and, you know.
So nobody totally like scumbaggy.
There's been great stories about situations like that trying to happen. Like I know a story of a dude being like, okay, I can't pay you right now. And then the other people are like, all right, hey, let me hold on to your car keys. And to the promoter, and they're like, all right, well, you'll get these back when I get my money.
Wow, really?
Pretty much.
That's actually kind of smart. That's actually kind of fucking smart.
And you're fucking with a wrestler who can probably fuck you up.
Yeah, you gave him the secret out though. No one's gonna give the keys out now.
I know, right?
Now let me ask. Now that we're talking about the financials of it, I mean, do you guys get paid more like for doing certain stunts per se? You know, like if you do like like flying off the ropes, kind of. No, not a gay.
No.
Yeah, if you take it up the ass, you get paid more. I would think that would be an automatic yes.
Bear country.
Yeah, at the bear bar. But no, I mean, if you do certain moves or certain things, does anybody come and ask you, hey, if you bleed, you know, if you cut yourself, or well, let's say if you bleed, do you get like an incentive? Is it all incentivized? I guess you could say.
Promoters are kind of tricky guys. Looking at you. No, I'm kidding. Where they'll be like, oh, we got this great idea. We think it would be great if you go ahead and maybe bleed to go ahead and promote the next show. And yeah, just do it. And I'm like, okay, but you're going to pay me more. And then they're like, okay, well, only if you want to then, and don't worry about it.
All of a sudden, it's not that great of an idea. All of a sudden, oh, well, you know, yeah, you don't have to.
It sounds like it's like wrestling a la carte. Oh, you want that? Click. All right, it just went up this much. Oh,
yeah, the ladder match. Yeah, that's an
click,
extra
click.
fucking
Yeah,
$50, $100 or whatever.
Fuck. All right, so we actually have a little bit of video of fucking the emo behemoth wrestling.
You're gonna want to forward it a little because
is this at the bear bar?
Promo? No, that's not the bear bar.
What happened to Ali Hussein? See, that's the chop we're hoping for. Your boy over there can get one.
Come on, you can take that. Come on, Cuban Pete.
That's how it's gonna look.
Well, that's not a chop. It's more of an elbow.
I don't know why this is always the most viewed video.
Is Ali still working?
I hope not.
No, I haven't seen him in years.
Well, you can take a punch, right?
Aren't those ropes too close to that wall?
No.
You find ways to work around it.
Yeah. That's a chop.
Oh, Pete missed it.
That's the one Pete's getting. He's getting a chop.
So that Ali's getting rocked right now. Now, I mean, obviously, with certain things, people claim fakeness on a lot of the wrestling shit.
That look real.
I mean, how fake versus not fake are you guys in this kind of like?
I always tell people that it's not as fake as people think, but it's not as real as some people think.
Fuck, that was poetry, dude. I'm just letting you know right now, like that was deep.
If we're gonna get super legit, if I'm gonna throw a punch, I'm gonna make contact every single time, but I will punch you on the forehead where I know I'm not gonna bust out any teeth or anything like that.
Okay.
So you pull it a little bit, but you are making contact.
Now, are you talking to the other wrestler beforehand? I mean, I don't know if this is giving away fucking secrets. I'm just really curious. As for me personally.
See, like, do you tap them a certain way? Like, hey, I'm about to fucking kick you in the nuts. You know,
like what's the sign for? Like, hey, dude, I just got chorro right now. Like, don't hit me in the stomach.
There's no sign for that, but
there should be.
Does that cost more?
Anybody ever took a shit when you guys hit them?
Does that
like
cost more to do?
Back in the day, I would have been forced to be like, no, it's real. There's no other thing but real. But you see that movie with Mickey Rourke. They're giving away all the secrets right there.
By the way, I love that movie.
Yeah.
It was
the wrestler.
It would be mighty stupid of me now to be like, no, it's all real. And so there is some talking in the back. There's some talking while we're out there.
Yeah.
It's just, and there is a couple of signs and signals that we know to give each other.
And obviously that helps keep the match going.
Psst, psst, hey, here comes the backbreaker.
Hey, don't give me in the balls, dude.
Here's the backbreaker.
No, but I mean, think about it. I mean, you've seen him hit the mat. Do you really think that that's fake? I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
like,
no, fuck no, dude. Like, all that shit, yeah, you know that there has to be some form of pain in that. You know what I mean? It's just how good is your tolerance of it. Well, but, yeah, I mean, I get it where you say it's not all fake and it's not all fucking real.
Because it's not,
because
that mat is not cushioned.
Like,
it's like there's some.
If you look at those blows right there, there's no way to fake that to make there be noise.
Yeah.
You have to hit him, and you have to hit him hard.
And the gargling he's doing.
The closer you are to the audience, the more you have to hit them because you can't fake it when you're really close.
By the way, that's how Pete's going to look right now.
Right. And you see his chest, how red it is. If it was fake, his chest would not be that red.
So, in that sense, I mean, do you have pre-talks like, hey, dude, like, I'm going to chop you and I'm going to get you good? Or, like, do you already know going into this, like, hey, like, without necessarily planning ahead?
I'm sorry. I was gonna say,
why you always gotta cut me off and you gotta fucking talk?
Because I think the real question is how much of the match is really premeditated. How far into the match is it really like this is what's gonna happen from point A all the way to point Z? Or are you guys just like this is how it's gonna start and then from there we're just gonna freeform jazz that shit?
You always take my question and reword it. Always.
But because you didn't explain it right. That's what I'm saying. You didn't explain it right.
But it depends on the style of wrestling. If you're doing there's American style and then there's Lucha Libre, Mexican style. So there's two different setups, you know, for whatever match is gonna whatever match is usually gonna happen. For American style, it usually happens in the ring, and Mexican style, you know, they go through it
in the locker room. They're like saying we're gonna do this at this point, this and that point.
Yeah,
like, these are the general moves we're gonna do.
Here comes the power bomb. Gotta love that move.
Fuck.
Oh,
Pete,
shit.
that's what they're gonna do to you, dude. Come
Pete,
on, man.
you're gonna
That's
get power
fake,
bomb,
dude. That is so fucking fake.
Okay,
dude.
okay.
Come on.
So if you had to choose a
That
power
was so
bomb
fake.
versus a fucking chop, dude, which one would you do?
Take the chop.
All right, see,
So he
the
wants
chop
a chop.
doesn't seem as bad, right?
See, he wants a chop.
God damn! Wait, did you power bomb again?
Yeah, he did.
Damn,
Twice.
that's fucked up, dude.
This is a pretty thin shirt.
So
You can wear the shirt. That's fine.
So with that being said, like, do you guys already kind of know, like, towards like, hey, last man standing kind of deal, or like, hey, dude, you're gonna win, Pete, and this is how we're gonna kind of do it, or?
It's all the promoter letting us know who's gonna do what and how long we have. But as far as hitting each other and stuff, it really it's get hit as hard as you want to get hit basis.
So how does he do it? So he sits you down and goes, "Hey man, you're a loser, so I want you to lose. So I need you to lose this time."
That's pretty much been like, oh, he's winning. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. You're here to do a
That,
job.
that was a co-ed match that was playing right now too, right?
Yeah, man versus woman.
Chaz, you're quite.
Well, Chaz is gonna be in one of those at the Lucha Rumble.
But you have a tag team partner that's a girl, right? Or you're fighting against a girl.
No, she's my tag partner, Ivy Quinn, and then we're going against a team with Joey Ryan and Dama Fina. So they're
co-ed also.
Yeah.
So how do you go about that one? I mean, say if at some point you're in the ring with the female, the Dama Fina. Are you gonna? I mean, you're not gonna be as aggressive. I guess you could say.
You're gonna totally pick her up and like finger her at the same time, right? That's what I would do.
You grab a cup of film for sure.
Yeah, get that queef in.
I mean, but again, you're just not gonna be as aggressive, or you kind of, you
fuck her up and you knock out her teeth, with a super kick.
Hey, she's in the ring, man. You know.
So you're just gonna do what you're gonna do,
Yeah,
and then hopefully she's okay with all of it.
Yeah.
And if she's not, it is what it is.
This wrestler right now who's in the ring, she's getting rocked right now, like for real. Like
as far as I'm concerned, there's no man or woman. You're a wrestler. If you're with me, you're a wrestler.
Yeah, because the
you
women
gotta take the pain.
Because the women wrestlers are gonna hit the men wrestlers as hard,
equally as hard as they would anybody else.
Yeah, because they're demanding the same respect as the men.
Right.
So I'm sorry, you have fought a woman in the ring before, Chaz?
There was one time Heather Monroe. She
sounds hot.
Yeah, yeah. Look her up.
I'll look her up.
Totally
There's
not
a reason why it's called Pigs Radio. Look her up.
Yeah, they're called the Killer Bays.
Yeah, the Killer Bays. She's in a tag.
That's I fuck her.
Wait, what?
That's I fuck her.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Killer
think she's
Bays.
missing a
I don't know. It doesn't sound right already. What about the emo behemoth? Has he wrestled any like behemoths? Or
I've actually wrestled in a 5-on-5, 5 dudes versus 5 women match.
That sounds like a massive orgy.
Versus? Really? That's crazy.
For AWS?
Yeah, for the alternative wrestling show, they do a pretty much a show where it's all women, the whole match, and there's one match where they'll get 5 dudes against 5 women.
And you guys obviously lose, right?
Most of the time, yeah. It's a whole woman empowerment.
Is there an orgy afterwards by chance?
Not that I've ever been invited to.
Aw. That does sound fucking sad.
That's real sad. I wasn't invited.
You totally know. Like, hey, bro, you didn't get invited to the orgy? No.
Not this week.
Not this week.
It's like when
we'll get you for the next one.
Dudes will ask me all the time, hey, dude, people come to the show and girls come up and they're like, they totally hit on you, and I'm like, just like the rest of my life, nah.
Actually, that's one of the questions we always ask fans, and I guess that's something we should ask the wrestlers. I mean, do you guys get like female fans that like throw their
panties?
Yeah, their thongs at you?
I've only had my ass grabbed, but that's when I was a referee up in San Francisco for Lucha Vavoom up there. But I think it was a guy.
So it had to be a guy.
So it doesn't count.
Wasn't Frisco.
But did you like it though? Before you knew it was a guy or a girl, did you enjoy the feeling of getting your ass grabbed?
Did your asshole pucker up?
No, I didn't.
Answer the question.
No, it felt good.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, that's cool. That's nice.
Just as long as you didn't know.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
But then when you knew, obviously, it was
your asshole can't pucker up no
I still
more.
didn't know because I turned around and I couldn't. It was like a mixture of people, so I didn't know who grabbed my ass. Someone just grabbed my ass.
The one that was smiling was the one that grabbed your ass.
Probably.
So once again, you guys are going to be there. You guys are going to rock the house. This is happening October 14th. The Michelada Rumble, Lucha Libre, car show. You can bet on the fucking racehorses. I'm no good at that because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but apparently people won a lot of money at the last one. You won some money?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah? Well, how did you pick horses?
I don't know. Honestly, I just went off of some of the numbers.
I swear to God. Was it you or Mrs. Pete?
It was actually me. And I wanted to bet one more. And I told her, Oregon's going to take it. And she's all like, no, let's go. You already made your money. And I was like, nah, I swear to God. And we were waiting for people to leave. And before you know it, Oregon, first place. I was fucking mad.
How much money did
and then you divorced her, right?
I bet it like a few dollars. Really? Some of the change from the Michelada, I would use that money to buy place bets. So $2 got me 12. And I was like, it kept going and kept going.
You
So
snowballed into it.
No, I kept it low, a few dollars. There was one where I placed the bet twice, where I was like, oh, I want him to show, and I'm like, okay, but that's only gonna give you like a few dollars.
Right.
Well, can I place another bet for him to show up in first place? And he's like, yeah, go ahead.
Right.
So I won both bets on that one. So
right on.
Speaking of snowballing,
I won every one. I won every bet that I made.
You look like the kind of guy that would probably want to be snowballed, right? You want that to happen.
Is he taking the chops to the chest or what?
Down. He's down.
Yeah, I know he did.
Do you want to take the chop to the chest?
I really don't, but for the morale, I guess, for the group. I guess.
Yes! All right. So we're going to set ourselves up. We're going to take one last quick break. And Cuban Pete is going to get his ass fucking handed to him.
Did you mention the
That happens all the time, though.
Did you mention the acts for this Michelada Rumble?
What?
Who's performing?
Once again, Michelada Rumble live acts. We have the big booty Selena up there doing her thing.
Imitation,
amazing.
of course.
Billy Bomb Bomb.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I love Imitation Crab. I love Imitation
Kid Frost
Booty.
is going to be performing his
That's right.
hits.
Kid Frost. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to get you to do.
Kid Frost and
Good
Baby
story.
Bash. And once again, there's going to be an appearance by Danny Trejo, Machete himself. Probably going to be fucking people up. Probably. But not.
Yeah.
But Danny Trejo needs to go watch fucking wrestling. If
Yes,
not,
he does.
He's gonna give people chopped to the chest.
don't be a dick, Danny Trejo. Go check out the fucking wrestling. Don't be a dick.
Calling you out right now, Danny Trejo.
Damn, that's the fucking the emo behemoth is calling out
You
the
should be there
Machete.
introducing them.
Imagine, bro, if we get Machete in the fucking ring with
That'd
you.
be
dude.
awesome.
Then he fucking chops you down with a Machete chop.
I'd take that.
I bet you would.
It'd be good for my career.
Yeah. All right. So PigzRadio will be right back. We're gonna listen.
Real quick.
Yeah, real quick.
Don't go nowhere.
Yeah, like we're gonna.
Q and Pete's gonna get fucked up.
That's Pete.
Take Pete. Hey, yeah, commercial, fool.
Hold on, fool. Fucking.
Come on, fool. Put my jam on there,
He's
fool.
waiting for it to say tequila before he cuts out.
Oh, that's my jam. Who's this again?
We've tried it your way, now try
back off just for a little while. I don't wanna hurt you any more than I have to. We paved a two-way street called trust. You won't meet me halfway. Don't listen to the silent call. Though it's sounding, you just can't sing along. Without crashing, without trusting me, we'll never make it. Don't listen to the silent call. Ignore my warning, and this shit's good as gone. One more sounding, and it's over. You're on your highway, flat tire. Get out and see just where you've gone. The mind is a desert. Alone, you're alone, you're alone, you're alone. Your ears are open, her cry. Your wasteland from ends tonight. Don't listen to the silent call. Though it's sounding, you just can't sing along. Without crashing, without trusting me, we'll never make it. Don't listen to the silent call. Ignore my warning, and this shit's good as gone. One more sounding, and it's over. Silent call, silent call, silent call. Silent call, silent call, silent call. Can we restart? What's lost this way? Can we restart? What's lost this
It's called the lumberjack. They're gonna, all three of them are gonna chop at you.
I feel like Pete's gonna get raped right now. Kind of excited. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay.
Without trusting me, we'll never make it. Don't listen to the silent call. Ignore my warning, and this shit's good as gone. One more sounding, and it's over. Silent call, silent call,
Pigs Radio, episode 261. Talking Lucha Libre, talking Micheladas. Dude, I cannot wait. It's going to be an amazing fucking day. Santa Anita, October 14th. Once again, we have the incredible Chaz Herrera in our Pig Studio Radio with Emo the Behemoth. These guys are going to fuck shit up. There's going to be a co-ed, first time ever at the Michelada fucking Rumble. I can't wait to see that. He's going to see some fingering and shit like that. Now... oh, double team on the fucking fingers and shit. We love that. So now we address our cameras over to fucking Pete. Pete, we have three mics right there so we can kind of get the echo. Hopefully, I'm going to turn them up a little bit louder.
Yeah, I definitely want to hear that fucking slap right now when they smack them up.
So, Pete, any last words before you get smacked? And by the way, thank you for taking this for the team. This would have been Underdog's thing, but since he's a bitch and he didn't even fucking call in, you fucking bitch-ass Underdog.
Fuck Underdog.
Just not the face. It's actually the money.
The money. Yeah, I believe you, dude. I totally believe you.
They'll fucking all over your chest, dude. They'll spread the money all over your chest.
All right, so here we go. Live on Facebook, live on PigzRadio.com.
Live on Instagram, too.
All right. So, whatever you guys need to do, go ahead. All right.
This is the lumberjack for all three.
Chaz Herrera.
Yeah, a couple times. We'll make it a couple times. Come on, we gotta make this shit happen.
One for each peg. We don't want you to go away unbalanced.
Look, guy, they're thinking about you.
All right. Let's go.
All right.
This is all for fun.
Stay relaxed.
I'm trying to.
Okay, cool.
Oh, fuck. Fuck, that shit sounded like, fuck, dude.
I don't think I want to take the other one.
Yeah, you gotta take the other one. Listen, man.
Which
Listen.
one did you get?
That was, you got one over. You got one over. You got one done.
Dude, by the way, wait, hold on. Before you hit him, I felt the sound barrier being broken. I felt the wind hit me. I was like, oh, shit.
That shit hurt. I almost want to do a replay before we go to the next one, dude.
You know what, dude? We might have to do one over. I don't think I was recording.
I was recording
another one.
All right. So now we have Emo, the behemoth.
Okay, so normally I do it, but it's on this side, so I gotta come this way.
Fuck. Oh, wait. So that's right.
No, you'll be alright.
Well, there's available.
This side. We need to even you out. Ready?
Not the face.
Not the face.
Chest up, chest up.
Yeah, do the throat. Oh, fuck. I don't think that was that hard, to be honest with you. Was it hard? Cuban Pete, yeah. Mario, do you think it was hard?
Dude, dude, I felt that, dude. I felt that in my chest.
But how do you feel? How do you feel, Cuban Pete?
I felt like I just back to the
Like you're a fucking man. Like you're gonna grow some fucking chest hairs now, right? It sounds like you're gonna grow some chest hairs.
Ready?
All right.
Ready? Face the camera, right? Yeah.
Let's get it all.
Yeah. Don't. Right there. Yeah. Don't back up.
It's not red enough, dude. I think we need to see it a little bit more.
Dude,
red.
you see the hand the imprint? By the way, now you know what? That's the imprint from your chick. That when she beats you and shit. That's what that is.
One more. Let's do one more.
No. It's good. It's good. All right. Are you, other than the Michelada Rumble, do you guys have any other shows coming up that we can go check you guys at?
Right after.
Fuck,
dude, look, he fucking Hercules the shit. Like, he just broke off the fucking arm that was cemented to the table.
Grundy that
God
shit,
damn, dude.
Actually, right after the Michelada Rumble, I'm leaving straight from there and heading up to Moore Park, California for Millennium Pro Wrestling, where me and my buddy Che, both members of Hate, are competing for the Millennium Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships.
Damn.
Chaz?
Well, I have two shows on Sunday. One at the Bakersfield Dome for Best of the West, and then right after that, we're going up to Fresno for the Fresno Fair for Lucha Extreme. So I got two. They're not really local. Other than that, there's Lucha Vavoom.
And also we have Lucha Vavoom, October 25th, 26th, 27th, and 28th.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at Pete. He looks like he wants to cry right now. Are you okay, Pete?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
That shit is real. That shit fucking hurt.
This shit was alright.
Now, when you're in the ring, you hit people like that.
That's exactly how we hit people.
Multiple times.
Fuck, dude.
Feels like it's on fire.
That's the gonorrhea, probably.
you know how we just told you how we call it in the ring. A lot of the times it's more of a boom
surprise.
They get us, and then you hear a good reaction. If you hear a good reaction, you're like, "Fuck,
it was worth it."
All right, get me one more time.
No shit. Fuck.
Just keep on coming.
Do you guys have any websites or like where can I find out when I can go buy tickets or know where you guys are going to be at? Do you guys have Instagrams? Are you guys on Tinder or Grindr or anything?
You can find me on Facebook under Pinky Santino and under Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat under King Nobody Pinky.
King Nobody Pinky. Well, what about you, non-Chaz Michael / Tommy Chong / Tommy whatever?
You can find me under that exact name on Facebook. No, I'm just kidding. Look up Chaz Herrera on Facebook, Uncle Chaz Herrera on Instagram, and those are the two main ways that I go ahead and promote.
By the way, that does sound creepy. Why Uncle Chaz?
Free candy.
I got to make sure the kids stay on the right path, man.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, it didn't sound like that was the route it was going to me, man.
Van with no windows, for sure. Traveling
white cargo van, not a conversion, but a cargo van.
Yeah, with claw marks on the inside.
Oh, for sure. On the doors, too.
Dude, you guys were fucking totally amazing. Thank you guys for coming out and spending some time. Since you're the promoter, maybe you can get us some mini people, some midgets. I don't know what the fuck they like to be called, but
little people,
the little
sir?
guys. I would love to have some of those. Maybe I can get some high stools or some shit for them so they don't feel awkward or anything.
Well, they're strictly Spanish only, so it'd have to be like a whole Spanish episode of Pigs Radio.
Really?
Oh,
yeah, I mean, they don't do English at all.
Plus,
No.
they're
We'll get a translator.
expensive.
And they're expensive too. So
Really?
They
well,
get-
yeah.
Are they double the price for fucking
They
even
get
less?
way more money than us just because they're midgets.
yeah, they do.
That's fucked up and racist, guys. What
Right.
the fuck?
That's equality, bro. I think it's fair.
Yeah.
Because that's so much. You will pay more to see a midget fight.
Hey, you want another chop or
think I
what?
would.
He should get another chop.
Do another fucking chop, dude.
Now, I will tell you, watching them is fucking hilarious. I was tripping out at the last Michelada Rumble. One of them could not get into the ring after being thrown out. That was amazing. It was like seeing a fucking turtle trying to fucking get out of the fucking box, but like just not happening. But yeah, it was like that. And they're all oddly shaped. Their asses are way too fucking big. Their legs are weird looking. It's so amazing.
They look like a baby pony. You know what I mean?
Exactly like a baby pony, dude. Yes. Baby pony wrestling. Make that shit happen.
All right.
Baby pony.
Down.
Baby pony.
BPW.
How much more expensive you said? You said it's a lot more expensive, but how much more? Double, triple?
Probably triple.
Fuck.
Plus their flight.
Yeah, plus their flight and
They don't live here?
No.
Oh,
You gotta
shit.
You gotta ship them in from Mexico.
Fuck, dude. You think
You
the
can't
shipping
put-
rates will be fucking cheaper?
You can't put them in a FedEx box and shit. Just send them over and
I
shit.
wish.
Put it in a manila
Like an
envelope.
overnight. You
Ship
know
them
what I
in
mean?
from Mexico. That's where they grow them.
Yeah.
Ya vámonos, güey. Vamos a luchar allá en Los Ángeles. Ahí vámonos.
Because I know one
Oh
of
my
them
God, midget
specifically.
wrestler? Are you here?
Because one of them specifically charges like maybe $3,000.
Shut
What
the
the
fuck
fuck
up.
Yeah.
$3,000 for a little dude?
Yep.
For 20-minute hour?
Yeah, for a 20-minute match. I mean,
Fuck
he
that.
wrestled for WWE, so now that
Alright.
he wrestled for them.
He wrestled for WWE. They had
Yeah.
midgets. Doink or Dink?
No,
Dink the clown?
he was El Torito, the little white bull that wrestled with the Los Matadors.
I don't remember those. That was probably when I wasn't watching.
He was like he's like the midget that's like proportionate to his body. So he's just like
So it just looks like kind of like an actual real person, just
yeah,
never
just
just
smaller.
Just tiny.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Oh,
dude.
like in the Wizard of Oz, you know, the Lollipop Guild and all that shit. You know, in the beginning of the Wizard of Oz.
Oh, yeah. They're a little bit
But you
taller.
know that could be fixed and shit. They're actually they just give them like some vitamin or some shit, and then they grow like normal and
Probably.
But what the
shit.
hell
You
is
probably
the
just didn't know any better.
What the hell is the point of getting a midget if they're not going to have a giant head and a huge ass?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's the whole point because then they walk kind of funny. and
You
shit.
want
They
them to
waddle.
look like
They don't even
fucking
walk,
pop-
they
pop
waddle.
figures.
They sound
and
like
shit.
they're happy. They walk like they're happy. They're like,
Yeah.
yeah, what's up, guys?
Ya vengan a luchar. Dude,
Oh, look at his neck.
Oh,
The
no,
marks are
the
starting to
fingers.
come
Oh
up.
my
right there on
god,
his
dude,
neck.
was the
dude,
fingers.
Mrs. P's gonna think you got a hickey, bro, for real.
It was like the fingers. I felt
Oh my
them.
god,
They were
dude, that
just
shit
like,
looks like a hickey, dude.
Mrs. Pete, we assure you it's not a hickey. He got his ass
She-
beat
she
here.
saw it live.
We have it on
We
camera.
have proof. We have proof.
Yeah.
Dude, she's gonna beat your ass for your ass getting beat here.
I'm gonna just avoid it. She's gonna be. I'm gonna just not even bring it up. I'm gonna leave the shirt on.
She's
She
gonna-
works. She works early in the morning. I work in the afternoon. So
Let's
I
see
got
now
time.
what it looks like. Let's see right now. because
Are the marks there?
She's going to be like,
Oh, no,
why are you wearing
I'm-
a turtleneck?
If you can see this, I'm sure the rest.
Well, let's see it.
See it.
let's see.
Show it. Show it.
I wanna see my work.
Show it or girl it.
Oh, yeah, you have to go over there for the fucking camera. Sorry. All right, hold on. He's
Put
gonna
it
go
back
take-
on camera. All right.
Gotta get closer.
Holy fuck, dude.
That nipple right
The
there.
nipple one is brutal, dude.
Your nipple looks like it's swollen, like it just got sucked on really hard. Bite.
And then right there.
Hey, listen, fucking give him the Pigs Radio disclaimer where if his nipple falls off, we're not liable for it.
Oh, we already did verbally and shit. Once again, thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with
Those
us.
are awesome.
Please,
Thank
please,
you.
please
Yeah.
go out, support your local michelada vendors. Come support the Lucha Libre. These guys are beating themselves senseless for like fucking pennies on the dollar.
I didn't get nothing.
You could tell that fucking the emo fucking behemoth has like at least 6 cats that he needs to fucking pay for.
At the very least.
But he looks like a cat guy.
He needs to buy some more fucking manic
cats
panic
so
and shit for the
much.
pink dye.
That's actually the brand I use. You're right.
See, there you go. So he needs to go fucking buy some fucking pink stuff.
And make sure to use your Uber because Chaz was here right after Ubering. I mean, for lifting and shit. So make sure to keep your local Lyft.
They
fucking-
need customers. So.
Support your local
It's
Lyft.
actually both of us.
Oh, really? Nice.
Lyft is a great company for a wrestler.
Yeah, it is.
You know, Lyft is a great company for anyone because you go from earning to chilling to earning. See the commercial. See
Hope they're a sponsor. Cha-ching.
Yes. All right. On that note, thank you guys for coming down. Everyone, fuck the Badger and pigs out.
Eat a dick, underdog.
Fuck you, underdog. You're under pockets.
What's up, bitches?
Initiating shutdown sequence. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you, I'm out.
This show may cause birth defects and/or cancer. Void where prohibited in the Southern United States. Official sponsor of the Special Olympics. Not really. 2% financing available for nothing. See your official Toyota dealer for recall as penalty for not buying American. This show may cause massive amounts of marijuana consumption. This show has been a joint venture of cock balls and ass. Free salad tossing available. Upon request, visit robertreese.com. Sexual relations among cousins is not incest.
Thank you.
That will conclude this evening's entertainment.